Hi everybody, this is my very first video on YouTube. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Richard. I'm originally from Indonesia, but I spent half of my life living in America, in a little town called Glendora, California. Glendora is located about 30 miles east of LA. Just in case you want to know where Glendora is. I work as an English teacher, but I also teach Bahasa Indonesia to expatriates. I make this video based on my experience teaching Bahasa Indonesia to expatriates in Indonesia. So in this video, I'm going to teach you to speak Indonesia the right way. Okay? Some of you probably think, what do you mean the right way? Like I'm the only one who can teach you the right way. Actually, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. Like I said earlier, I make this video based on my experience. Here's the thing. All Indonesians always speak informally or casually. Always. But yet, when Indonesian teachers teach expatriates Bahasa Indonesia, they teach them all the formal language. Now, the formal language is actually the foreigner version of speaking Indonesian. So I'm going to call that from now on. The formal language is the foreigner version of speaking Indonesian. Here's the example. This was done by one of the Bahasa Indonesia teachers when he was teaching his students. He said, what do you usually do in the morning in Indonesian is, kamu biasanya melakukan apa saja pada pagi hari. That's way too formal, which means that's the foreigner version of speaking Indonesian. The right translation of that sentence for daily conversation is, if you speak to a male adult, you say, pagi-pagi bapak biasanya ngapain aja? If you speak to a female adult, you say, pagi-pagi ibu biasanya ngapain aja? Or you can say, pagi-pagi Anda biasanya ngapain aja? To your close friend, you say, pagi-pagi lo biasanya ngapain aja? If you speak too foreign, which most of you do, you will sound like somebody from planet Mars. Believe me, you don't want to sound like somebody from outer space try to speak Indonesian. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you to speak like real native Indonesian. Some of you probably think, nobody ever said that to me. My speaking is fine. Well, here's the thing. Most Indonesians are very happy when they hear foreigners try to speak Indonesia, even though they speak the foreigner version of Indonesia. I mean, we're not going to say anything. We're not going to criticize you. Instead, we'll adjust to your version of Indonesia. If you choose to keep speaking like that, you'll end up having difficulties understanding Indonesians when we Indonesians speak to each other. Formal language is a no-no among Indonesian. Yeah, we probably use it to the person or people that we've just met, but when we get closer to that person, we tend to use the casual language. Now, remember this. The formal language and the informal language is totally different. Another important thing in learning a language, I would say this is the most important thing, is intonation. Intonation is very important when you learn a new language. So I would say this is the most important thing when you learn a new language. One time I saw a language learning video. In that video, the teacher was teaching how to say good morning. The teacher said, the word good morning in Indonesia is selamat pagi. Selamat pagi. Now that's the wrong intonation. The right intonation is selamat pagi, selamat pagi. You must speak with the right intonations since the very beginning you learn the language. That's very important. Okay, again, you must speak with the right intonation since the very beginning you learn the language. Okay, so in another video, I saw a native English speaker spoke like this. He said the sentence, most people say the movie was good, wasn't it? But he said it in Indonesia. So the translation of that sentence is, kata orang-orang filmnya bagus ya. The sentence is informal, which is good, but his problem was the intonation, because he said it like this. Kata orang-orang filmnya bagus ya. Kata orang-orang filmnya bagus ya. The foreigner said it confidently. He had no idea how wrong his intonation was. That's like saying, most people said the movie was good, wasn't it? Most people said the film was good, wasn't it? Now, this happens a lot. Your intonation is so weird you have no idea. I'm here to prevent you to speak like that. I believe everybody wants to be fluent after watching my video. Now, in order to be fluent and sounds like a real native speaker, like a real Indonesian native speaker, what you need to do is listen to my pronunciation and intonation first. Listen for at least 4 or 5 times. Do not try to imitate it right away. After you've listened it for about 5 times, then you can try to say it. Try to keep repeating those words or those sentences that I just taught you over and over again. Do not jump to my next videos too soon. Well, there is no next video now, but because this is my first video. But later I'm going to make many more videos, that's for sure. Remember to keep focusing on my pronunciation and intonation. Okay, remember that. Keep focusing on my pronunciation and intonation. Okay, let's start our first lesson. Let's learn to say, hello, how are you? In Indonesia we say, halo, apa kabar? Halo, apa kabar? Sometimes you probably heard Indonesians say, halo, apa kabar nih? Halo, apa kabar nih? Now you add the word nih to make it sounds a bit friendlier to the person you have known. Don't use nih to the person you've just met. You can also add nih if you haven't met that person for quite some time. It sounds right to add nih in that situation. So you can say, halo, apa kabar nih? Udah lama nggak ketemu. Halo, apa kabar nih? Udah lama nggak ketemu. So, udah lama nggak ketemu means it's been a while, or it's been a long time since the last time I saw you. But you can also add the word nih after udah lama nggak ketemu. So, halo, apa kabar? Udah lama nggak ketemu nih. Halo, apa kabar? Udah lama nggak ketemu nih. Udah lama nggak ketemu literally means been a long time not met. Been a long time not met. The formal sentence for udah lama nggak ketemu is sudah lama tidak bertemu. But don't use it in conversation because it sounds weird. Remember, we always use informal language. To say, I'm fine, thanks. Baik, terima kasih. But most Indonesians don't say terima kasih. We usually just say baik. Don't say baik. I've heard the native English speaker say bye instead of baik. You can also say baik-baik, but I prefer you to say baik. So next, let's learn to say what's your name. What's your name in Indonesia is siapa nama Anda? Siapa nama Anda? We can also say nama Anda siapa? Nama Anda siapa? When you've just met an adult male, you can say nama Bapak siapa? Or siapa nama Bapak? When you've just met an adult woman, you can say nama Ibu siapa? Siapa nama Ibu? Next, to say my name is in Indonesian is nama saya. The exact translation for my name is nama saya adalah. So, but don't say adalah when you just introduce yourself. So, nama saya Richard. Don't pronounce it nama saya. Most native English speakers say nama saya. So, it's not nama saya, but nama saya Richard. Next, let's learn to say I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat. The formal way is saya lapar. Mari kita mencari makanan. Saya lapar. Mari kita mencari makanan. The informal way is aku lapar nih. Cari makanan yuk. Aku lapar nih. Cari makanan yuk. Or most Jakartans would say, gue lapar nih, cari makanan yuk. To ask for the bill in a restaurant, if the waiter is a male, you say, Mas, bilnya dong. Mas, bilnya dong. If the waiter is a female, you say, Mbak, bilnya dong. Mbak, bilnya dong. Or you can say, minta bilnya dong. Minta bilnya dong. Okay, so far we've learned this sentence. I know earlier I just say good morning, but let's learn good morning, afternoon, evening. Okay. Good morning in Indonesia is selamat pagi. Selamat pagi. Good afternoon. Selamat siang. Selamat siang. Now between 3 to 6 p.m. we say selamat sore. Selamat sore. Good evening is selamat malam. Selamat malam. Next, we learn to say hello, how are you? Halo, apa kabar? When you met somebody you've known, sometimes you can say halo, apa kabar nih? Halo, apa kabar nih? Or you can say, halo, apa kabar nih? Udah lama gak ketemu. Halo, apa kabar? Udah lama gak ketemu nih. To say, what's your name? Is, siapa nama Anda? Or, siapa namamu? Siapa nama Bapak? Siapa nama Ibu? To say, my name is, nama saya Richard. Namaku Richard. To say, I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat. Aku lapar banget nih. Cari makanan yuk. Or, gue lapar banget nih. Cari makanan yuk. To ask for the bill is when the waiter is a male, you say, Mas, bilnya dong. When the waiter is a female, you say, Mbak, bilnya dong. Or you can say, minta bilnya dong. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm open to Q&A. If you have any question, you can just ask right below. Please like and subscribe my video. Thank you very much. Have a good one.